All right, guys, this week we're going to do a relook at the Centurion by Multipick. And it's not so much of a review. It is a greatly improved product, but it's more of a reminder to you as to how much influence you have over these manufacturers. When you have new ideas for improvements or new products, if you write into them and let them know, a lot of them are responsive and they'll take action on it. And this is the perfect example. All right, Centurion, there's not a lot has changed. It's still 1.3 kilos, over 2 pounds of solid aluminum. This thing is very, very heavy. It's not going to be tipping over on you. If you would like to mount it to a table, they do give us that option. We've got a little clamp. It slides right in the front in that little machined out slot, and you can clamp it down. I've never needed to do that, but you can if you want to. At least they gave us that option. The option they did not give us on the original Centurion, let me zoom in just a little bit here, is how we mounted the lock. Now, let me get this key out of there. When you mount the lock, this is the European way of mounting it, with the pins pointed down and the letters so you can read them. That's how they mount locks in Europe. A lot of you guys send emails to Multipick saying, hey, if you change that to make it useful to us here in the United States, more of us would buy it. And the way that you recommended they change it is make it rounded on the other end as well. Make it like a figure 8. So instead of going in like that, it's useful both in Europe and in North America. You can go in either way. The same nut tightens it down either way, and there you go. How useful is that? Very cool. They kept the price on this exactly the same as the original Centurion, and sells for around $80. So no change there. Well, you've probably seen me playing with this lock, and this is another one of their improvements. This is what they call the training cylinder. They used to call it the Mark II, make a couple of mods to it. It's now on the BKS, which is a top-notch brand in Europe. Beautiful machining job, and they've actually lowered the price on this very slightly. Everything is threaded, and it comes in a little kit with a wrench and a mounting screw and all of that, but you can take these plugs out. I don't think you really need to. If you look down in there, it already comes preloaded with a lot of high security pins. So this will be quite a challenge to get into out of the box. If anything, you can remove some plugs and start with just 1 or 2 of those as a proper training cylinder. All right, well, obviously this is going to be the giveaway this week, but that's not all. This is probably one of the nicest giveaways I've ever had here on the Lock Lab. Well, if you got the top-notch stand, you got the top-notch training cylinder, you're going to need some picks to go at it. And so I'm going to grab these. I've reviewed these as well, and I'll put the links to these reviews in the bottom, trying to fit everything in the frame here. This is the Elite 17, all stainless steel, 17 pieces, real leather case, and these are sandwiched handles. You can go take a look at the review. Beautiful. These are the ones, if you recall, see if I can find it here. These are individually serial number, and that's important for a couple of reasons. One, you can keep track of your picks. Number 2 is every month they have a drawing and they go by serial number. So every month if you go and check and if they draw your serial number, you actually get a €50 gift certificate. So you're going to win a set of the Elite 17s to go along with the newly designed Centurion 2 is what I'm calling it, and the new training cylinder. There you go, guys. In order to register, all you got to do, go to that website, in the middle of the page is a huge purple button. Click that, register to win, and next weekend you'll be the lucky winner of what I think is one of the absolute nicest giveaways we have ever had. Anyway, fellas, thanks for your time. Stay safe, stay legal.